Perfect. Yeah, sure. Thanks for coming out.
Do you ever get nervous, and when you do, what do you do to help it?
You know what? As far as being nervous goes, I always think about it like this. I would think being nervous is from like somebody else that makes you nervous. You know, there's something else that makes you nervous. Don't ever let anybody or anything change the way you feel. You know what I mean? That's what I've always thought about. You know, and that goes for being nervous or being embarrassed. Both of those two, both are in the same line for me. Everybody else's thoughts or whatever that they feel shouldn't affect the way you feel. You know what I mean? And that's how I figure it.
What would be your dream birthday party?
What would be my dream birthday party? You know, I'm having a really, really cool birthday party at a big club over in Hollywood. But I know last year I had a birthday party where we took this huge yacht and out to this island, and we rode jet skis all day, and that was cool. I love being on the water too. You know, it's like being on a boat is always a fun birthday. Maybe snowboarding is always cool. There's a lot of things that's always fun, you know what I mean? But not really worried about this year, you know what I mean? I just want to be 18, you know what I mean? Just like when they, you know, I'm just waiting to be 18. I wasn't even worried about the birthday party. I'm letting everybody else figure all that out. I'm like, you guys can throw the party. I'll tell you the people that I want there, but you guys figure it out because I just want to be 18. That's it, you know what I mean?
Oh, well, happy birthday.
Cool, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
We saw you on WGN this morning.
Oh yeah, did you watch it?
Yeah. And we saw that you thought it'd be cool to have your own like Mitchell show.
So that's what the guy said. He was like, you know, wait, did you guys watch a Mitchell show?
And if you did, like, and you got to design it, how would you, like, what do you want it about?
What I want it to be about? I don't know. Maybe I'd be like the king of an island or something. That'd be tight.
Well, we're kind of technically dating because for Phineas and Ferb,
yeah.
You know how you play Jeremy Johnson?
Sure.
Well, I'm kind of going out with a guy named Jeremy Johnson.
Really?
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Well, I want to know what the difference was between playing Oliver in Montana and playing Jeremy on Phineas and Ferb.
Okay. Well, Oliver is like live action. We actually have an audience come in and sit in the seats and laugh at all the jokes while we're performing. You know, we're running scenes. We got an audience of 100, 120 people or so at all times. So it's kind of like a play. You know what I mean? So you kind of express your emotions a little bit more. You're a little bit more broad, a little bit bigger. You know what I mean? Because then the audience gets the jokes and they laugh at what you're trying to make fun of. You know what I mean? Instead of like a movie where they catch even a fly, flying through. You know, you just hear that sound. In a TV show, you wouldn't catch little things like that. It's gonna be a little bit bigger. You know what I mean? And when I'm doing Jeremy, you got to be as big as you can because it's animation. They don't see your face. It's art. You know what I mean? They're creating the artwork off of your expressions in your voice. So. You know what I mean? When I'm in there, I'm constantly like throwing my arms up, or like if I'm like out of breath, I'll run around the studio, run, then I'll go to the studio, then do the scene. You know what I mean? And you got to really, it's just big expressions, and I kind of feel like I use a lot of big expressions on Hannah too because it is kind of shot like a play. So.
One of my favorite questions to ask is, what's your favorite episode?
Sure.
And why?
What is my favorite episode? That is a good question. I would have to say we actually shot this episode for diabetes. Oliver gets diagnosed with diabetes, and it was such a serious episode. It was like nothing that we really done here. Everything's been. I mean, there's been some serious stuff, but mainly it's been just like all jokes and fun. You know? This was something that teens struggle through every day. You know? And diabetes is a big deal. Diabetes, and then I had to go in and reshoot this episode. It was so funny because I obviously cut all my hair off and dyed my hair black, so they had to put in extensions like a girl would go and put in extensions, and and they put all this hair weaves in my hair and stuff, like my old hair, and got it, all the way down to here, cut it and flipped it, flat ironed it and everything. It's like 2 hours in hair, just hair alone, and then reshot all the pieces, and thrilled with the way it turned out, and I can't wait for it to air. Yeah, it's just got a cool message. Yeah, it's something different.
And we like the hair too.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
And we know that you do it all, the acting, the singing, all the music, and since our company bases everything around communicating responsibly, which is just like expressing yourself, since you do it all with such confidence, what's your favorite way to express yourself?
My favorite way to express, just be happy. I mean, I'm not too sad of a person. I'm always pretty upbeat and always trying to do something. But I think the best way to express is probably through music. You know what I mean? I think music's a huge way to let out your emotions, and like I was saying, just like even sitting in, if I were to play a show in front of 20,000 people, or be sitting in my basement playing the guitar. I mean, either way, music is kind of like my let go thing. It's kind of where like everything's free, nothing matters, and you're just do whatever you want to do. Never nervous, never embarrassed, especially when you're alone doing your own thing. And I guess when it comes down to it, just being creative. You know what I mean? Just having creativity and making stuff. So.
And since you are so confident with all this and nervousness, what advice would you give to kids who need more confidence every day?
More confidence? Just, man, it's so not original, but you gotta be yourself. You know what I mean? Don't let anybody change you in any way. And I know I'm sure you've heard that from everybody and their dogs, but the truth of the matter is that just it doesn't matter. You do yourself. You got your friends, you got your family. That's what's one part.